So how can we encourage more girls and women to pursue careers in tech?
Very good question, which I can help you with.
Amazing.
So probably the first thing, so there's extensive research on this, which is really cool. And actually I was just reading this morning a big research that's just came out of Australia. So Australia is really popular on their single sex schools, so segregation from boys and girls, and so it's really interesting information that's come from that. So when kids are in co-ed experiences, there's definitely some implications that co-ed experience ends up affecting girls' self-confidence and social confidence. So how you can kind of combat that and how you can build confidence within kids, there's several things you can do, and it's really strange things like household chores is kind of like this weird thing, right? So often what we do is we give boys like outdoor activity chores, which are somehow like more valued to parents. Boys are 27%, get 27% more pocket money than girls because they end up doing a lot of like the laborious or like heavy lifting outdoor chores.
Wow, that's incredible.
Totally random, eh? I don't have children, so I'd be like, this is good to know now. So chores is one thing. Chores gives, and it also it's, don't give them any more than 6 hours a week, because one, that's super cruel, and two, that's not helpful.
Yeah.
But chores, travel, so this is another one. Travel helps kids build confidence, and when I say travel, I mean like kind of traveling into the city, not international travel, it's a bit extreme, but travel, it gives them that independence, it builds their confidence. Part-time jobs, so when they get to an age where they can work, part-time jobs kind of builds confidence. When it comes to programming though in STEM, one of the most important things you need to do is get your child into a growth mindset. Growth mindset is so key to learning programming. As we all probably know, there's so much failure and errors in the learning of coding, and unfortunately girls are really conditioned to be perfect and pretty and pink. So it's all about kind of encouraging them to embrace failure. So asking them questions like at the dinner table about what mistakes did you make this week that you've learned from. Those kind of questions will help them almost celebrate failure and feel comfortable about failing and talking about it. Some other things you can do is role modeling. Now, role modeling is just so important. There's just an amazing amount of research out there that supports role models, but in particular role models that challenge stereotypes. So negative stereotypes is awful. Like, it's kind of like so awful what negative stereotypes are doing to this problem. So really exposing kids to non-stereotypical people. So even if it's men in caring and healthcare and humanities kind of areas, that's really helpful for kids. And then again, women in STEM. So there's an amazing array of speakers at this conference, which you can go home and tell your kids about, and that will be really helpful. So role models, and then negative stereotypes, they occur everywhere. Social media, TV, movies, magazines. Talk to your kids about them. You cannot shield them from these stereotypes. They will be exposed to them, but just talk to them about it, particularly social media. There's huge amount of data that's saying that social media is plummeting kids' confidences, and so it's about talking to them about it, because this comparison culture that we have, I mean, I'm an adult and I find it damaging. So these kids, this is their life, this is their culture. So making sure that you build like an open dialogue where you can grow awareness around stereotypes and again combat them through those positive role models. So growth mindset, challenge in negative stereotypes and talk about it.